Thoughts on the lifestyle constraint? I'm not against the idea of doing it or doing a run where I have to kind of I can only finish one of these out before I switch. Doing all three though, I think is just too limiting. It kind of forces you to do very vanilla runs because you can't adapt to circumstance. So weirdly, it ends up being a restriction that makes things less interesting rather than one that makes them more interesting, if that makes sense. Because realistically, completing all three tracks on a thing is an almost lifetime level achievement, particularly and that requires, especially if you're starting as an adult, you're kind of screwed. So I'd kind of go like, yeah, maybe you have to complete out a full track, but then you are allowed to flip. Is it difficult or costly to establish a lower tier club? Yes, in the sense that ultimately you have to start right from the bottom and work your way up. One of the reasons that Leyton Orient wanted us to join them rather than going our own way was because if we'd agreed to fully subsume ourselves to them, they would essentially have inherited our league position. The new club would have got our league position, but because we didn't, because we disagreed, even though we lost the name, we got to keep the league position because we are the club. So we kept the League 2 position, and their new team had to start at Tier 9 or whatever it is. So any new club can rock up, but you always have to start at the bottom. You can't just jump in at a level. To do that, you have to take over an existing club. Right, so where did we leave our stuff here? So we are Duke Werner of Austria. The challenge we are doing on this one is we are only allowed to marry people we are related to. Doesn't have to be immediate relation. Don't have to go full Habsburg. But we do have to be related to them in some way, i.e. they ideally need to be of our dynasty or closer. So that's what our obligations are here. The absolute EastEnders moment we had at the end of the last stream we did on this over Christmas was discovering that our wife was having an affair, which meant that some of these kids might not actually be Habsburgs. In fact, the only one we know for certain is genetically a Habsburg is Beatrix, because she's got our trait. So that was the thing we literally found out at the end of the Vizbek run, as we call it here. Well, yeah, exactly. No, because we knew who her lover was, and her lover was not intelligent. So right now, Beatrix is our heir. Because she is the only one we are convinced is an actual Habsburg daughter. Now what we're trying to do here is form the Archduchy of Austria, which is a really, really fun thing to do. If you've never done the Archduchy of Austria, it's quite fun. So it is a kingdom level title. It is a decision to form it. And to do it, you need to completely control various bits of territory. So you need to control the whole of the region of Austria. You need to have a strong hook on Kaiser on your emperor, and you need to at least have high crown authority. Now, why would you want to form the Archduchy of Austria? Because you get primo. Whenever you get it, you get primo. They've actually had to, since I first discovered this and do this, I've noticed they've weakened the ability. They've now made it more reliant because you now have to have at least high crown authority, which you didn't have to have before. Because it used to be the sneakiest and easiest way to get primo really early in the game was to push to form Austria. Like you could have primo by 900 if you were good. But they've added those things in. So yeah, it's your sneaky route. If you just want Primo and you're not going to mod it in, that is your quickest way to do it, is to form the Archduchy of Austria, which is a kingdom rank title. So we are pushing because we're going to know we're going to need High Crown Authority. And if I remember, we are the head of our culture. We are in High Medieval, but I think we're pushing on Royal Prerogative in early Medieval because it gets us High Crown Authority. So if you want to do this as a non-Habsburg start, so the only reason we started in the later date is because there's a single Habsburg in the game down here in Argyle in this start, so we were able to take that over and do that. But if you wanted to get Primo relatively early, what you would actually do is start somewhere, and in the moment 940 hits, you're pushing on getting that thing, and now you're getting it. So earliest way to get Primo in the game is from the Archduchy of Austria. But anyway, it means we need to conquer the whole of the Austria region, which essentially I think works out as... Really annoys me that there isn't a region map mode. You have to do this. It's that bit. So we need to completely control that bit. And ideally we want to control Carinthia before we do that, because actually that's going to give us a de jure on... It'll make Carinthia de jure on Austria as well. But yeah, as things stand, Beatrix is our heir. Now, let's have a quick look around and see what we've got. We can... Oh yeah, we've got Radbot. I forgot we got Radbot. Our scaly, drunken, lisping nephew. How you doing, Radbot? We could do with some more knights, and we do have the money in the bank. Should we invite some knights? Let's refresh ourselves as to what's going on. So in terms of titles, you can see we control essentially Austria. Someone is sieging us down at the moment, little bastard, and they can stop doing that, but luckily it's not one we control. We do control Vienna, and we want to start boosting Vienna up. Control some stuff around here. This is where we kind of jumped ship and grabbed all of this in our previous dukes, so we stole all of this off the church effectively. And at the moment we've got this optimized mostly for... This is our military unit 1, and Austria itself will be our money and income area. Yeah, we lost Hugbot, our other kid, Hugbot. Hugbot was good. But what we want to be thinking about is getting hold of this stuff. Now, in terms of truces, we have a truce with Duchess Mechthild of Steiermark, so we can't go after Steiermark again yet. Which is a shame, because actually we could smack her around something chronic. We don't have a truce with Duchess Marguerite, but she does have decent allies. I'll tell you what's nice, not knowing that people aren't going to massively call in holy orders on us. Now, in terms of claims, what do we start with? We've got a claim on Friedstadt, which is there, and thus not useful to us at the moment. So we can't go after Steiermark unless she dies, and I don't think we're good enough to kill her, so that's not going to happen. Similarly, I don't think we can really murder her very effectively. So... Troop numbers, we have got full men at arms, but we can make them bigger. I'd like a bit more income. J Cozy, thank you for the follow. Now we're running pikeman, double pikeman, which seems a bit fucking pointless. Can we replace you with something else? Because I feel like now is the time to do it. Let's at least get some armoured footmen in there, I suspect. How you doing, Scaly Radbot? Scaly Radbot's definitely a town somewhere in, like, arse end of Shropshire. Ooh, I've never actually seen this before. That's new. That's an interesting decision. Kaiser Henrik's incompetence has left the Holy Roman Empire unable to protect its subjects from their enemies, both internal and external. Even a new ruler would be hard-pressed to undo all of the damage he's done. It's a far wiser course of action for us to split off and form a new realm, living or dying on our own merits, instead of being dragged down with the rest of the empire. So some of his lieges' debts become cancelled and we become independent. Council Heinrich has been more than... So you need to he's either got to be in the same offensive war for more than 25 years, or he's got to have been in debt for more than 20... Damn, son. I didn't even know that decision exists. That's an interesting one. That's worth remembering for times when we want to fuck with the Holy Roman Empire. If you can just keep him fighting in the same war for 25 years... then the empire will fragment. Now here's the thing, we can't do that. Because we have to be a vassal of the Holy Roman Empire to do this. There's no alternate option. So we have to stay part of the Holy Roman Empire. But other people don't. So yeah, so if we were, say, doing a Byzantine run and we wanted to fuck the Holy Roman Empire up, what you just do is start a war on them and keep it going for 25 years. What would be interesting to see is if anyone else is going to drop out. Because everyone else, the AI will be getting that decision as well. So does the AI ever take that decision? Not looking like it so far. Doesn't look like any of the AI are doing that. Count Ebert of Zub. Are you? No. Maybe this is why sometimes the HRE just shattered. Yeah, it could well be. Now, I think partly the problem here is that actually, if you look at this, there's not an awful lot of strong powers because they're all in wars. Maybe it's a decision you only get if you're at peace as well. Because I could see Lotharingia and Angria dropping out of this. I mean, Burgundy's kind of wanting to go independent anyway. So Adelaide definitely isn't my kid. Outrageous. Outrageous. Motherfucker! It was the Kaiser! Maybe if he spent less time shagging my wife and more time trying to defend his empire, he wouldn't be in this problem. Hold up, does this give me a strong hook on him? Can I use that as a hook on him? Oh, it's a hook on her. That's just sexist, man. That's outrageous. That's just sexist. Should be a hook on him. Kill Adelheid. I can't kill Adelheid. She's my kid. I mean, I can put her in the downstairs dungeon, but... it's my kid. If you want to pick someone else, we'll try and kill her. I can downstairs nursery her. I mean, as you've cashed it in, I kind of have to. Going to give me a massive tyranny hit. I'd rather not. I'd rather not take a massive tyranny hit for no reason. Happy to try and kill the Emperor. Alan is going to go off and join a party. Yeah, go have fun. No, see, I don't think I got a secret on him. No, he's not on the list. I didn't even get a secret on him. Essentially, I got one on my wife for that, but I didn't get one on him. Oh, no, allegedly I did. It's only a weak hook, though, and we need a strong hook. Isn't the point of spending hooks to make you stuff you do it and do otherwise? Yeah, but it's got to be reasonable. Like a 20 tyranny hit is big. Like, that's a 20 opinion hit. So it's more that if I can plot to kill someone, I will. You know, that's the thing, is I'll take the hit on plotting to kill. I'm happy to go after the Kaiser. Or even my wife. Right. Well, screw you then. Oh, there you go. Belgian cat just undid it anyway. If the child is not yours, you can plot to kill it without the sadist trait. Yeah, but isn't that just properly separate, not just disputed heritage? Like, I can't murder because theoretically still counts as my child. Otherwise, yeah, I'd totally do it. But if it was definitely kind of, no, look, she is not my child at all, I could definitely do it. No, you're not reducing me taxes. I mean, I should disinherit her at least. Interesting. That's new. I like that they've put that in. I really like that they've put that in. That's really nice. That makes it a much bigger decision now to disinherit people. That's definitely new, isn't it? That's definitely new. I really like that. Unless that's just a thing because of the disputed heritage. I wonder if that's just because of the disputed heritage. Like, if I try and... which I'm not going to. No, look, disinheritor. That's nice. I really like that. I really like that. Because the problem with the court thing was it made it so much easier to generate renown that it's much easier to disinherit now. So tyranny for imprisonment was 20, so it might mean more downstairs nurseryness. Wait, my vassal is a cannibal. Righto. Right. Kind of feel like we want to look for things we can build. Frankly, my big worry at the moment is us getting murked by Poland or Hungary. Yeah, taking the body of Christ thing this literally. God damn, man. If we won a liberty war against him, don't we get a strong hook? Can we send a vassal to eat the Pope? I mean, that's always an option. Popes should always be eaten. I mean, at this point, we should just be starting factions against him anyway. You can eat the Pope. Yeah, we ate the Pope last time. Yeah, if anything, the penalty should be less if parentage is disputed. Yeah, I'd kind of feel like the it should just be a minus 10 or something if they're disputed. But yeah, you can only eat the Pope if you're a cannibal. We did eat the Pope last run. Does a Liberty War give me a strong hook or is it a weak hook? I can't remember. But I'm also not convinced we want to go down. We kind of want a reasonably strong empire there. Because we're the borderlands, so Poland, Hungary and Croatia are going to nibble on us. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we really want to push for. Because we don't want to dissolve the damn thing. We don't have a pretender on whom we have a strong hook. Although maybe we'd just be better off getting King Lutbert of Lotharingia on the throne here. A weak Holy Roman Empire is not in our interest. He's slightly stronger. Yeah, I kind of feel like we want to get Lotharingia in power. It really is not in our interest. Oh, can we not make him? We can't, can we? Markwood is a terrible name. I don't think there's anything useful we can do there. How does Beatrix? Because we do need to think about educating her at some point. Let's see what she gets. Right, we need to focus on getting more buildings. We just lost our spy master. That's not good. You can have it. Who the hell are you? Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Go for it, dude. Westphalen. And yeah, no, that's fine. We'll join you on that one. Have fun. Our bishop's terrible. Yeah, you're on increased dev, so that's good. Yeah, I think the only thing I'd change that disinheritor thing is definitely the make it less of a penalty if there's disputed heritage involved. But I could absolutely, I do like that, because it had become far too easy to disinherit your way out of succession crises. Just because the moment you hit king rank and you've got a royal court, you just generate enough renown to be able to get around it. This puts it back to the level it was, which is being able to... Did Besancon just break free? The level it was, which is where you can... If you can do it, but it's a bigger penalty and you've got to be far more creative about how you have your children. Right, do you need help or are you going to win this? Because if you need help, I'll come give you a hand. Yeah, you're going to need our help, aren't you? Okay, look, fine. According to the wiki, the disinherited thing is only for disputed heritage or bastard trait children. Really isn't. Because she does not have disputed heritage. And if we disinherit, we gain disinheritor for 5 years. And there's no disputed heritage thing there. Maybe they've modified that out. Maybe they've just changed that. Or maybe that's a bug. Maybe that's a bug. I have lately heard of your disputes with that miserable spawn of hell, Baroness Berta of Floridsdorf. A most contemptible excuse for a warning. Duchess Willibrig will become our friend. The Duchess of Nordgau. Yeah, why not? Don't worry, pal, I'm coming. I'm going to beat the shit out of them and then you're on your own again. I'll deal with the troops. You worry about sieging everything else down. Or not. I mean, they think they're going to lose. They just have better troops. Right, you know what? We're going to chill over here with you. Someone is plotting to kill someone. Oh, she's a deviant. She's got charming, that's decent. Like, I feel like we can't win this without actually attacking him. Right, so he just lost his war with Reinhard, which I think means that, yeah, the whole of Besancon and Savoy and everything else is... Aquitaine, go home, you're drunk. Yeah, we'll let her switch to disrupt schemes now. Like, we seriously do need to go after him. But we need him to come join in, and then we'll win. So I think what we do is we take this siege, and then we should have time to run for him. And hopefully he will follow. You gonna join in, pal? No? No? Kinda need you to join in on this. Don't want to, like, maybe help me? Come and help out a bit? Maybe join in? Right, we forced him off the siege again. Gonna split these up. Just had a revelation. Military red, learning blues, subterfuge black, diplomacy white, stewardship green. Yeah, there's a touch of the Magic the Gathering's about that, I'll give you that. Right, he's going to come for us now. Oh no, he's going back on the siege. Right, you stand that siege in. Does highlight we need some better men at arms though. Absolutely need some better men at arms. SMR Fisher redeemed a histofact. Almost every single account of a Tiger tank found fighting in post-Normandy is a lie. Like, fighting Tiger tanks is something that US tank commanders constantly reported but never actually did, because there were nowhere near enough Tiger tanks in the European theatre to actually have been everywhere they thought Tiger tanks was. It's just one of those things where people would say, oh, I'm fighting a Tiger, because they want to fight a Tiger. They kind of think they are, but they're not. Oh, please don't be a dissolution faction. Oh man, there is. Guys, can we not? Not only have you shagged my wife, but you're going to fuck us. You're going to fuck our wife, and you're going to fuck our chances of getting this. I just need you to actually fucking follow me. All you need to do. Let's go for booze. Like, with his troops, we'd win that fight. And fighting a tiger because I want to fight a tiger sounds an awful lot like the rationale behind a Paradox game, pretty much. It's sort of the tanker equivalent of how ace pilot claims are always massively overinflated. I suppose, yeah, I do play female rulers only quite a lot because it's actually just a really nice, easy way to add an extra achievement. What type did you lose? Motherfucker, have you just lost the Dissolution War already? Well, this challenge just got harder. Wasn't one of the few occasions where the US engaged Tigers when they're being unloaded from railcars. It's the occasion on which they destroyed the most Tigers, certainly. Right, so essentially our challenge just became form the fucking HRE and then get someone else to take it over. Well, Kursk is another battle that isn't anywhere near as tanky as everyone makes out it was, but it was in everyone's interest to pretend it was tanky. But when you actually look at the archaeological research, it's not as tanky as... The modern archaeological research is not as tanky as everyone thinks. But it was very much in both the Russians' interests and... Oh god, who's it's Manstein, isn't it? And Manstein's autobiography is really interesting, but he doesn't have to sell himself. Yeah, basically, we now need to restore the Holy Roman Empire before we can in any way form the Archduchy of Austria. Fuck's sake. Well, this became a much more interesting challenge now. Time to ally with Hungary. I think you'll find it's time to do something else with Hungary. France, go home. You're very drunk. Rip Run, it is absolutely not Rip Run. It just became harder. And that's part of the fun. Because essentially what we now need to do, we need to restore the Holy Roman Empire, we need to lose the Holy Roman Empire, keep the relevant duchies to form the Kingdom of Austria, and get a strong hook on the former king. Easy. We might even get a modified decision, I think, for forming it if we are the Holy Roman Empire. Or before game end date. Yeah, exactly. Piece of piss. Three kingdom titles? No problem. Realm size of 140 or more? Yeah, no problem. Job's a good un. Right, first things first. I want the fucking Hungarian crown. Give me your second son. Ooh, and he's got a trait. He's got a trait as well. Doesn't. We are going Austria-Hungary, everyone. Oh, yeah. When in doubt, form Austria-Hungary. Now, do we want that kid or do we want the younger one? He's 4, 9. And they're related, so we can allowed to do it. We're allowed to do it because they're related. Yeah, we're getting the band back together again. Right, we need a new steward. I need a good steward. Don't really want to reassign my marshal. So that will be the mayor. It's a good job we married into the Hungarian family earlier, isn't it? Totally planned. Right. That child needs to die. Hey, do you want to let me guardian him? Right, we need to get good at murder. let's not do that focus. You cheated on us. You do technically have good intrigue, though. Is this an achievement run or are you trying to roleplay the Habsburgs? It is not an achievement run because we've got mods on. It is essentially, we're role-playing Habsburgs, and it just got a hell of a lot harder. Because to form the Archduchy of Austria, you need the Holy Roman Empire to exist. And the Holy Roman Emperor was so crap, he's just lost to a dissolution faction. So now we have to reform the entirety of the Holy Roman Empire before we can actually do our actual goal, which is the sub-goal of forming Austria-Hungary. So we've got to do that. So we need a realm size of 140. Piece of piss. Right. Bohemia. We want Bohemia as well. We could theoretically swear fealty to him. Which wouldn't be a bad idea. Bohemia, Hungary, Austria are our 3 titles, if we can get them. Or Venice. We could swear fealty to King Jeff here and then eat him from within, because we outnumber him in troops. But he's allied to France, so he's not going to lose that French title in the short term. He's not going to get warred on by France. Yeah, we've got to hold Germany anyway. Fuck is Germany? What do we need to form Germany? Anyone know how we form Germany? God damn. We've got to go full Bismarck here. Yeah, we need Bavaria. I feel an empire coming on. Can we... Okay, it doesn't say that we can't be an existing empire. Just that we control 3 kingdoms. That's fine. We just have to be independent. Right. Hungary, Bohemia, Bavaria. Then we go for Germany. To get the Kingdom of Bavaria, be 12 out of 22. Yeah, so if we continue to snap some of this stuff up, we're fine. Yeah, we just hold 2 titles, which... We then need to manufacture a way to lose those titles so that we would back down to just having the relevant duchies, but we can work on that. And the Hungarian alliance might help you get the Bavarian. So you know what's going to help me get really fucking quickly? The Crown of Bohemia. Oh, look, have some money. How much gold do you want? You two can marry Alan and Gertrude. Oh yeah, because we needed some more Habsburgs, so that's fine. Marry away. Can you just institute elections in the HRE and then not stand for re-election? Yeah, we can probably anger them enough that they won't elect us. So we can. I don't think it's that hard to get ourselves kicked off the throne of the HRE once we're back on the throne of HRE. But we've got to create the damn thing first. Right. Short-term goals become King of Hungary and King of Bohemia. My liege. Fine, Ratbot can have a thing. Right, how does he got his French alliance? I'm pretty certain you might be able to just form it if you are the Emperor. But we will see. What do you actually control? Right. Barony of Aire, the County of Lille, and the County of Beaumont. She controls the whole of fucking Moravia. Just use your own votes to vote for someone else. Yeah, well, exactly. I think we can do. Right. I assume he's got some titles over it. Yeah, look, he's got titles over there. That's his titles. Right, we need that French alliance ended. Who are we killing? Oh yeah, we're absolutely still killing you. You shit. Can everyone just stop puking on me? Right, peasants. Right, awesome, he's dead. Right. Oh, we probably should have just married Alan to her. Did you want the duchy requisites to form Germany? It's cool, there's a long list of them. They're all over here, basically. We're just going to have to go on a massive military campaign to conquer loads of shit over here, or marry into it. But short-term goal is I want Hungary, Bohemia, and Bavaria. Once we've got those three, we're going to be a bit of a juggernaut, and we'll be able to do everything we want to do. And we can form what we will probably call the Austro-Hungarian Empire in the short term. Or the Empire of Hungary, maybe. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like East Francia. It's that stuff over there. But how's he getting that marriage? Oh, it's his brother. Okay. Aren't you unmurderable? King of France, not so much. Anyone want in? I think this ruler has been stressed his whole life, if I remember. Thank you very much. Right, meanwhile, claims. Claims and buildings. Let's go with eco. Give me some eco boosts. We're keeping hold of... Actually, we're probably not going to keep hold of Hohenhau, because if we get hold of this, we're going to want some stuff up here. I want fucking Prague. I want it now. And aren't there gold mines up here? Stone quarries. There's gold mines around here somewhere. Where are the gold mines at? There's definitely gold mines. Is it that one? Tax 3 a month. That's the gold mine, isn't it? Kaslav. Right, Prague we want. Prague is a jewel in the crown. Get me some Pragues. Right, we'll keep Vienna. Hohenhau or Krems? There's less bits in there, so we're going to keep Krems. This needs more money, Jen. So give me... Actually, are we going to keep stuff here? Maybe. Also Innsbruck. There's definitely a few around there. Prisoners can be ransomed. Yes. Yes. You've got forced partition already. You're fine. Radbot really wants a council position. He would actually be a way better chancellor than you. Radbot, join the party. And you go support schemes. We'll probably ditch a bunch of these then, maybe. Probably Schwamberg. Oh, this is our military area, isn't it? Hmm. God damn it. Still 95, that's fine. Right, we kind of just live our whole life stressed, let's be honest. You need some educating. By us. She's going to get a boost on intrigue. She's only intelligent. He's got shitty stats anyway. And he's charming, so he's probably going to go on intrigue. I know she's not going to get good education for it, but we're going to have to go stewardship. You just DM me the wiki link to the map. So, ooh, thank you. There we go. Well, that sorted out the Poland problem. The French-Poland problem. Also, did he just take back Bohemia? He did. Off of her. Right, he now has 4k troops and 500 in alliance. So... can we claim it? I don't think we can. No. Which means... which is the one where you can claim your liege's title? Isn't it one of these? Doesn't one of these give you the ability to claim your liege's title? Certainly used to. Meritocracy. Claim throne scheme against your liege. Right, we're going for admin. As soon as we unlock this one, 6 months. We'll let that run for 6 months and then we're flipping. In the meantime, we might get Prague off of him, so. More buildings. Vienna, can we build anything? Need more money. I created a dissolution faction against him. Don't fucking dissolve his titles. Don't make me fight you. $200, 220. Give me some more bowmen. Give me some more of them. Murder Screen Power is good. Get me onto Stewardship. Oh, we can't flip because we flipped relatively recently, didn't we? Chat, you need to remind me in 1148, 3 years. Did I vote on the next expansion? If so, what did I got my vote? I went for more guardianship events because I'd really like to see some guardianship events. I don't think we have enough kind of decent guardianship events. Berta is a Habsburg. She doesn't have any traits, but she is a Habsburg, and that's what matters. Right, let's gen some money. Yeah, no, take the reins, it's fine. How's Vienna looking? Dev 19, so gradually getting bigger. I assume that's for his territories over there, so that's not going to help him. Need a new steward. Yeah, the mayor. It's fine. Can lawfully imprison Duchess Katerina. Oh, my wife. Oh yeah, because she's a criminal, isn't she? Oh, is that the one that won? I didn't check which one had won. That's good. Well, we've got pastures in Krems, so Krems we're keeping hold of. The other thing we probably want to build there is hunting grounds, so we might as well get that down. We're generating enough gold that by the time that progresses, we'll have enough. Got a friend, lost a bit of stress. Anything useful? I mean, we might as well ask. $52 chance? Why not? It was worth a go. Bertha has come of age. I could shag my son. Let's not do that, shall we? Oh, why are you sleeping with your sister? Can you just not? Can you be slightly less Habsburg for like 10 minutes? I mean, I guess at least we know that kid's a Habsburg, if she has a kid. Thematically accurate, yeah. We're going to the whorehouse. Boobs. Yeah, they're really quite literally embracing the Habsburg thing. Alan's blatantly not my son, isn't he? Alan, you're shagging your sister. Don't speak to me about morals and virtues. Reminder, we still need to kill this kid. Who is now very killable. Rip that kid. Don't need to do that, as we've already got a good chance of killing him. Yeah, don't speak to me around we've got to kill that kid. Marshall, yeah, sure. Come on, give me the Prague. Two years until we can switch. Markwart is a terrible name, but whatever, Alan. Just stop shagging your sister. Right, he's still losing a war with France. I feel like we want to go for that now. And to be fair, if we had the stuff for it, you'd probably go for that. Right, well, we should probably just get Prague because we can. Because the sooner we get that, the better. That then give us a 5-year truce before we could kick off going for his title, but we've got another year or so anyway until we can even start putting on that, so... Oh, hey, I can vassalize someone. Who are you? Sure, come join the party. Dave, come give me a hand. Dave! Dave! Oi, Dave! 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 Thanks, Dave. Well, we know that kid is definitely a Habsburg. She is definitely a Habsburg. She's a double Habsburg. She is a Habsburg squared. Imagining Dave as some Aussie dude. Yeah, he blatantly is. Right. You do something useful, please. Our culture has discovered our military sphere. Yay. God damn it. Got discovered. Invite some people. Invite. We might not pull this off, you know. Spend a lot of gold on this. Is there anything else we can do to boost? Annoyingly, we're not going to get that for a while, because that would do it. Now we are over our domain limit now, but Celavi. Probably want to give Hohenhau out to someone anyway. So... Man, look, he's all over there. Don't think I've got anything else I can give out. Krems we're keeping, Hohenhau we're getting rid of. Anyone decent? Oh, hasn't Alan not got a title? Alan. Congrats. I can negotiate that out to Count Alan. Oh look, we can create a duchy now. We are in debt, but we'll deal with that. Good news is that did stick a chunk on our chance of pulling that off. So, fingers crossed. We might even just scrape that before it fires. Maybe. Andros's time has come. All things fall eventually. Kingdoms, lords, children pushed from high places. My agent will tie a rope around Andros's favourite toy, a spinning top, and hang it from a high wall. He's sure to come looking for it, and as he reaches down to untie the rope, it would be so easy for him to slip. A tragedy, truly. Oh dear, how sad. Dead kid. Which should mean that his primary heir is now betrothed matrilineally to our heir. Which means if things go to plan, touch wood, our next ruler but one will inherit the throne of Hungary. We probably want to be calm. Brave? People like brave, don't they? Vassal opinion +5 is going to be useful to her anyway. Right, give me that, but then how close are we to this? When can we flip? October. Damn it. Right, let's split you up and get some supply back. Because that's going to give us Prague. You are still losing supply. No, you're gaining it now. That's good. Yeah, we kind of need to do something about that. But we're also massively in debt at the moment, so, you know, priorities. We'll rely on, Motherfucker! Oh dear. This shit's about to get interesting. Oh, we've already finished that run, Wolf Dream. We have already finished that run. Scorbut received a histo fact. Contrary to popular opinion, London was actually the biggest source of ships for the Royal Navy right up until about 1914. And the only reason it stopped being so was because the size of ships increased too much for them to still be able to get down the Thames under the bridges. So once you got sort of modern destroyers, that changed. But up until that point, essentially London, not the Royal Docks, was the real producer of ships for the Royal Navy. I think it's nine of Nelson's squadron at Trafalgar are actually built in London. I haven't changed the stream title. This is fair. I should change that. Let's change that. There we go. Right. Problems. We're dying soon. Which, you know, problem. We're keeping hold of Prague. Which means we need to lose something else. Or do we just run one over for now? I think maybe we just run one over for now. I mean, actually, we can, in the short term at least, do that, which will help. The main issue is we're about to die and not leave our heir any money. At least you got a pedagogy benefit before we died. Lifestyle flip isn't really going to do us any good now, but we might as well. We're going to die before we get to actually benefit from it. Yeah, we do kind of have to stop shagging your brother. Honestly. That is very nice of you. We'll let him get a hook. We're dead soon anyway. You any good? Nope. Nope. Not the average Brits! Thank you very much for the follow. Habsburg rephrase, stop getting caught shagging your brother. Well, yeah, there is that. How am I doing for time, by the way? Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, well, at least we've got some money in the bank again. And I think we are about to die. There we go. Duke Werner of Austria rests in the arms of the Lord at 61 years of age. He drank himself to death, although quite famous for his sharp intellect, he could still not outsmart death. Duchess Beatrix ascends to the throne. Merely 10 years old, she will need to rely on a council during her first years of rule. Right. Yeah, some B's for Werner. Werner did alright, all things considered. Okay, we need to not get overthrown. So, Wenzel is probably our Marshal. Radbot is our Chancellor. And Gerberger... Maybe we make... Yeah, I don't really want a Stewardship 10. Maybe we leave her out. Look, Radbot. Congrats. Wenzel, congrats. Rather have a genuinely good steward. And she's got a reasonable amount of troops, so congrats. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Red RG. Thank you very much for the follow. I have a YouTube channel, and all of these go up on YouTube. If you just do !YouTube, you will get my YouTube channel, so you can always follow on that way. And other streaming time is Monday evenings, but yeah, not great for you in California. Right, we need to not get murdered. You are going to like us most, because that is not going to help. But you, we can make like us, which will help. Right, we are actually at our domain limit, which is good. We can get an alliance with Alan, which will help. We still have our Hungary alliance, which should do us all right. We could find a spouse for Adelaide. Has Bohemia just got dissolved? Yes. Yes, Bohemia just got dissolved. That's fucking annoying. Damn, Lotharingia got hench. That's not bad for us, though. That's not potentially bad for us. Because if they can stay strong and we marry into it, that's a whole chunk of the German territory we need. I mean, we only need 8 counties to get it. I mean, Pletzen is inside Lotharingia's realm, which is not good. Let's stand up for a while, I think. Let's stand up for a bit. It's a user! Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. You catch me as I'm stretching as I stand up. Oh, that's a bit better. Clicked my back. Happy Sunday, indeed. How was EU4? I assume it was EU4. It was yesterday. Yeah, you join us as we are working on forming the Archduchy of Austria. The main problem with that being that the Holy Roman Emperor was so fucking terrible that he managed to get the Holy Roman Empire dissolved. Which means that we can't form the Archduchy of Austria without first completely reforming the Holy Roman Empire. Oh, also, we're playing as the Habsburgs, via the only Habsburg in the game, and our game rules are we can only marry people we're related to. Which our brother Alan has taken to a significant extreme by deciding that he is going to start shagging his sister and our sister Bertha. So they have gone full Habsburg, which is less than useful, but we will see. Mijo616, thank you very much for gifting subs to the community. That is very good of you. 5 gift subs, nicely done. But this is very much turning into the dissolution run as, yeah, everything keeps getting dissolved. The good news is we are currently betrothed matrilineally to Prince Isaac of Hungary, who is the heir to the Hungarian throne. So we may end up forming Austria-Hungary before we end up forming the Grand Duchy of Austria. But every time we seem to try and get our claws into a kingdom, someone dissolves the fucking thing. Because we'd quite like to hold Bohemia. Because to reform the Holy Roman Empire, we need to hold 3 titles, have 140 territory, and one of those titles has to be the Kingdom of Germany, which is over here. Oh, and we've got to do all of this within about 200 years, so, you know, fun and games. Yeah, nothing can ever go wrong with Austria-Hungary. Right. So we're on path to inherit Hungary. Short term, I think that means we need to go for Duke Raymond here. He's got tyranny war going on, which will break stuff away from him. We really want Kaslav. Does Kaslav have gold mines? In the meantime, get me some control going on in Prague. Get me... Do you want Bavarian culture? Probably. Get me some Bavarian. Spymaster, get you stopping people from murdering me because we've just taken over as a small child. Yeah, we're either a Habsburg, so any Habsburg or anyone we're related to, basically. So general clue is if it says, oh yeah, no, they're going to be, the babies run a risk of being inbred, you know you're close enough. Which is how we were able to do it with the, can we get into the Lotharingian family? Yes. If we let... So Adelheid we know kind of is only technically a Habsburg, because we know she's the result of our wife shagging the previous Holy Roman Emperor. Bertha probably is a Habsburg. Well, and we know for a certain that Theodelinda here is a Habsburg, because she's the son of the mother and the brother. Really? Right, she's out of prison. Can we get her married? Oh, so close. If Prince Eddard likes us more, we might get away with that. Oh, we can't make him like us because we're 12. What about one of your other kids? What about this kid? Yes. Okay. Squad goals. Get that kid on the throne of Lotharingia. I mean, short-term goal is survive and not get overthrown. But long-term goal is very much... Yeah, you bet that kid's a Habsburg. Right, this is the one we want because it's got a gold mine. We can't make him like us because we're 12. Sounds like something a 12-year-old would find relevant. Yeah, true. How late do you need to be? Does a betrothal screen need to warn you? Warning is a good sign. That's basically what it is. The nice thing is there are a few more Habsburgs around now. As long as we keep putting Habsburgs on thrones, we're good. Who are you and why were you pinned? Doesn't matter. Right, the important thing is no one's plotting against us. Radbot's been embezzling. How dare you, Radbot? Hugbot would never have done that to us. Pitten. Where is Pitten and do we need it? Pitten! Well, hello. Oh man, that's Lotharingia as well. Lotharingia, man, go home. You're so drunk. Why are you so drunk, Lotharingia? I'm kind of torn on this because I just don't think the AI is competent enough to form The Holy Roman Empire. Meet peers. Good shout. No, I don't. Let's go meet peers. Also, we're not being educated because our dad died. We need a guardian. Do we actually have anyone who'd be a decent guardian? No. We need a genius. Genius with decent traits, ideally. Forgiving, lustful, shy, no thank you. Arbitrary, deceitful. Brave, wrathful, greedy. Maybe. Ambitious would be nice. Wouldn't want chaste, but ambitious would be nice. We're 11, so we're probably only going to get 1 or 2 event chances. She might be our best bet. Just, compassionate, and zealous. We are just about young enough to culture convert. We could culture convert for units and then convert back. If we were going to do that, what units do we want? She's Swedish. We'd have to go just, or we'd risk going just. But that would get us Varangians. That would get us Varangians. Or do we go for... We do need to do a run at some point, which is where we're only called Alan. That, you know what we'll do with that? We'll do that as a Mongolian Empire run. Where we'll be the Alans. Greek would get us cataphracts. Greek would get us cataphracts. Let's do this. It's pretty clearly going to be Varangians. Looking at that voting. So that means we want Aletia here, who will not join our court. But let's see if we can marry her to someone. I mean, can we gift her? Oh, minus 17. What else can we do to get her to court? Yeah, no, she's being picky given that she's already lowborn. We don't have any artifacts to gift her. We might be out of luck. Hemmer is our heir at the moment. No, we already gifted. She won't re-gift. Let's see if the Greek lady will come, because if not, we'll see if we can find another Swede. The other thing is if we can find an intelligent. Black, Hungarian, French, Greek, Norwegian, but our kid. Vemender here. Patient, arbitrary, and honest. Honest is terrible, but patient's not bad. Russian, Saxon, Bavarian. GGF Samo, thank you very much for the follow. And Team Ramrod 1986. And Abuso6, thank you very much. So if we were doing it off of there, it would have to be our Norwegian bloke. Where was he? Him. No, he's definitely not up for it. Like, again, picky. You're lowborn. Oh, well, he's not lowborn, to be fair. That's what's not helping there. Picky, picky, picky. Problem is he won't join court until they get married. So it's not helpful. So he's off limits. I mean, the alternative is we just stick ourselves in someone else's court. Which we can do. King of Sweden, the Queen of Sweden is Catholic. So if she has... Like, it's a risk, but... I mean, YOLO. We're looking for Swedish culture. Geniuses inside. I mean, we could just wander around with her. No, I don't think we can. I think we have to base ourselves in a court. Norwegians? I think we might be out of Diplo range. That might be the other problem. No, we are in Diplo range. There's no one there that's useful to us. Can we just wander around with her? No. No, we can't. Right, well in which case, if we physically can't do that, let's have a look for Norwegians. No, we didn't find any. No, we tried inviting a letter to court. She won't come to court. And she won't marry anyone, so we can't get her that way either. Are there any intelligent Norwegians? There you go. There's setting up a joke for the Swedish people in the chat. He is a courtier. We could ward ourselves to him. Because he will come to stay at our court then. I think that's what we have to do. Hello, my scaly vassal. Our mother is marrying that dude. Oh, fine, go for it. Countess Sophia becomes our friend. That's actually quite useful to us. Adelheid has an infected wound. I mean, I know about Bertha's secret anyway. I mean, we knew that. 90% chance. Increase the power. Get a crush on Bruno. Bruno has no traits. Don't really need a crush on Bruno. Right. Now here's a thing we can do here. So, we need those territories. We could absolutely swear fealty to King Gottfried. Because we will automatically break free as our kid when we become the king of Hungary anyway, and that would allow us to yoink these titles. And we know that theoretically that kid's, or one of these kids' sons, Johann's kids, when he has some, will be Habsburgs. So that would give us all of that and potentially set us up, if we played it right, to get hold of everything in Lotharingia as well. Could work. Yaviel Greenleaf, thank you very much for your subscription. 3 months. It would also prevent us having the risk of Lotharingia declaring on us. What do you think, chat? Subsume ourselves to Lotharingia? Gives us a free run at some other counties. Doesn't stop us going after the chunks of Bohemia we want. And potentially means we can inherit our way onto that. Yeah, Project Termite. Because we'll do it with Lowe's as well. Let's do it. Because that means we can instantly declare... Oh, I thought we had a... Did we not have a... I thought we had a cause for war against her. Did that person move on? Did we not do it in time? I thought it was her. Oh, we can't declare war yet, can we? I think that's partly what it is. We're too young. Is that what it is? No, we can do now. Yep. Bingo. If we go for the Duchy of Steiermark, though, we won't keep it. She will just get it. And we don't want that. So we probably just want to go for, like, Choco Leibniz. Where's Choco Leibniz? Choco Leibniz is that one, isn't it? So we go for Choco Leibniz. And do it that way. Because I think that would technically give us enough to form Steiermark. Football time? Not quite yet, I don't think. Yeah, we'll play on till past. But then I've got to go. So we've got a bit longer. Let's go for Choco Leibniz. Because if you've got a chance to go for Choco Leibniz, you have to go for Choco Leibniz. It's just like the law. Oh, what? Has he got, Damn, what was he running at? Oh, righto. In which case... I will give you normal taxes in return for you letting me declare wars. Thank you very much. Apparently got an unpressed claim on the county of Vass. Where's Vass? Yeah, not useful. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If France declares on him, then... Hopefully they'd go for him rather than us, though. So we want Choco Leibniz. Dave! 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 I mean, probably can beat her without Dave, but... all we need is for a couple of them to murk up. Dave! Cheers, Dave. Right, royal prerogative we've got, that's good. What's he stuck us on? Soon find out. We should get that back when we come of age. I think we're going to catch them. Caught some of them. We don't want to be fickle. Do we want to be generous? Dip 3, no, the monthly income boost is hard on that one. Can't really afford the scheme boost. Might have to be generous. Can't take the stewardship hit. Yeah, Carpe Diem. Ugh, gonna have to be generous. That's annoying. Where's Nuremberg? And do we need it? No, not right now. We are losing money, but we can ransom that dude, which helps. Oh, fuck! Oh. I kind of have to do that, don't I? How many troops has she got left? 3k. Don't you fucking dare. We are so in debt. Basically have to do that because it just minimises our losses. So essentially we kept the siege train, but we ditched everything else. So we're not running any of our men-at-arms at the moment, just the siege train. Must sell it. Well, the good news is we're well again. I need to go into combat just because I can drag the Hungarians with me. And as you saw, it just instantly whacked us up so close to victory. Like, essentially, if I can keep dragging the Hungarians into fights, because I know we're out of supply as well. I have no idea what happened there. Oh, we're losing so many troops here. On the plus side, we're actually making money now. I did not want to inherit that barony. Does anyone know where it is? Oh, Melanik. Yeah, grant it to someone. Grant it to maybe the Bavarian culture. I think this should be enough. Yep. Right, we need to get out of debt. We do now have a fine Bavarian sword, which is nice. We should actually be wearing some of this stuff. What are we wearing? We've got the signet ring. Martial lifestyle. Oh, I forgot we got the delicious face of Jesus. Clergy opinion -4 is probably not helping us. No, that's alright, he likes us anyway. Yeah, we're basically melting troops into gold. Essentially, they're dying off and we're selling that we're melting their teeth. Do we want deceitful? We definitely don't want honest. Humble. I mean, the vassal opinion boost is nice, but I think deceitful is better for us. Right, at least we're almost out of debt. And we're out of debt. Thank God for that. Control those new territories. We're still doing control in Prague, but we're almost back up on Prague, which is good. But then, yeah, we will have a look there. I mean, it's not enormously our problem, but... Oh, we do need to... Obviously... Has to be done. That's just like the rules. Never trust anyone who doesn't rename that to Choco Leibniz. Need new Spy Master. You're decent and don't hate me. This is useful. So we can go after his title, but we know we're going to lose like 13 gold when we've got our troops raised. So, needs going up first. Brno? Do we need Brno? Ooh, Brno would be nice. And that's in Moravia. Hey, Scaly. Can we give you a thing so you hang around? Do you want to hang around? Do you want a job? We don't have a court tutor. We should be appointing a court tutor. You can have double job, so have that. Doesn't particularly like me, so I don't really want him. Not really much we can do. Unless we go for it now, and we might as well because she's only got 2,900 troops. Oh, Countess Gerberger's got some claims. Yeah, he should be a courtier though. Can we not? We're 15, so we should be able to invite him to stay. Why can't we invite him to stay? Yeah, there we go. Costs a ton, but he's worth having around. Right, Prague got its control up. Increase control in Choco Leibniz. Countess Berger, I've spoken to you privately away from this news. I've discovered various countesses and uncovered a secret of King Gottfried's. Yes. Absolutely. He's a witch. He's a witch. Strong hook, baby. What can we do with that? Can't modify our vassal contract. We can force him to arrange a marriage. Because we've already modified our vassal contract, so we can't do it again. Can get onto his council though, which would be useful. We might just go for demand council position. I'm not convinced because he'd need more territory to do it. You need a lot more territory to do it. Hey, look, Estonia. Sicily's a bit drunk. Fine, we'll have the crush, but only because I want the stress loss. Yeah, we don't have enough to do that. We need to get some prestige up first. And we'll probably go for that first. Do that because it just loses stress. Damn it! Bertha died. Did she have a kid first? She did! Oh, she didn't have a kid. We needed her to have a proper kid. Oh, we got Fortune Builder. That's nice. That's not bad. That's not bad. Right. So I think we need to marry him to Adelheid. Because they are related. We will go matrilineal. And that gives us a Habsburg to marry into. Or we do it with Hammer. Double trait chance then. I don't want to cash in that hook yet, because that hook might be useful to get us, say, out of jail. We do want to marry our husband. Because that instantly gives us the prestige. I think we go intrigue first. Because we kind of need to murder those two boys. Because we need Johann here to inherit Lotharingia. Because he's going to have Habsburg kids. And if he has a Habsburg kid and we have a Habsburg kid, we can marry them, and then that gets us the thrones of Lotharingia, Hungary, and ideally by that point Bohemia. Which gives us our 3 thrones, sets us on the path for restoring the Holy Roman Empire, and does us well that way. So I think that is where we need to go. So yeah, chat, plan for next stream, remind me on this, is, let's pin them now so we don't forget. So Johann needs to inherit the throne of Lotharingia. That means we need to murder Gottfried and his brother Augustin. So getting murdery in Lotharingia is our goal. Alongside that, we can do some quick wars and things to get going over here. I mean, I'm tempted to fire that war off now, just so it does it. So we don't forget. But he's got allies, so it'll probably be a relatively quick war. No, we'll save it for our next time. Yeah, it gives us our 3 thrones, because remember, we need to form Germany. We need to form the Kingdom of Germany, so that we can form the Holy Roman Empire, so that we can form the Grand Duchy of Austria, and thus complete our original goal, all because some idiot was stupid enough to lose and dissolve the Holy Roman Empire.